Hello, hello. Hello. Hi, welcome. Good morning, everyone. Just fixing something. Here we go. Hi. Good morning. How is everyone today? I hope you had a lovely weekend. I didn't see you yesterday. Also a lovely night. I don't know. My brain is quite frazzled. Yeah, playing Slay the Spire now since Slay the Spire. I've been hearing a lot about that because I think the second one came out. I never played the first one, but I'm not really much of a card game person. I used to play Hearthstone quite a bit, but that was just because my boyfriend at the time played it. What's going on with my tracking here? Hello? Hello? I really don't want to keep my chin down like that just so it will work. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I because my PC is the way that it is, I will typically like every few days, at least once a week, but I try every few days. I'll run like a few checks on my computer. So I'll usually do SFC, DISM, I'd call it for short, and then check disk, with both R and F, repair and fix, I believe is what that stands for. I'll usually do that at least once a week. At the very least, I'll do the first two every or I try to do at least the first two every few days. Just because I find I put so much pressure on my PC with all of the things that I do on it, that it does tend to cause a little bit of like file corruption, and it's not like I'm definitely using my PC for more than maybe what it's capable of. Not by much, but definitely by a little bit, and so I run those checks every once in a while, at least once a week, just to try and keep it decently healthy. Yeah, I was running them this morning, and typically, even if there's some file corruption, like it doesn't, how do I explain this? Like, there's usually not a whole lot, and it doesn't take a whole long time, but this morning it was taking a very long time. Concerningly long, to the point where I was like, there's no way this is gonna finish by the time I have to stream. There's just no way. Now my model is being super weird. I don't really care about covering this up right now. I don't even know why I try, to be honest. So needs to be higher. I'm gonna make that, but it goes down just fine, I think. Yeah, so I need to make this higher, I think. Or lower by a little bit. Let's just play with that. Yeah, that should be a little bit better. And then the left, it works pretty well. Mostly just down that doesn't work super well. Okay, should be fine though. Oh. I think I'm just frazzled in general right now. Got a lot of things on my plate. During my hiatus, I forgot about like where I need to like set my mic so that way the pops don't show up for you guys. Like, you guys can't hear like the popping in my voice. I forgot, so I'm refiguring that out, and so I'm a little paranoid about that as well. Hang on. But also PC things. I've been thinking about my computer a lot because I don't know. I've just been getting frustrated, and I think I've just been a little bummed out because I originally was saving up for a new PC, but now Nox needs veterinary care, and so all the money that I had, well, actually the money I had saved up already was supposed to be just like emergency savings, and that's going towards his veterinary care because that's exactly like that's what that's there for. And so I'm basically starting from like ground zero. Like, not only do I need to replenish my emergency savings after this, but you know, I still don't have any money saved up for the PC. So I'm just I'm just annoyed. It's a thing. It's life, right? But yeah, I've also been noticing my PC is really struggling to stay like, I mean, it's decently cool. It's sitting I'm only able to see the temperature for my disk, not my CPU, unfortunately. My PC doesn't have the ability to show me that, but my disk has been sitting around 40 degrees Celsius when I'm doing stuff, which it's not terrible, but it's not ideal. And then all the other issues that I have. And what was it? I was watching the VOD from yesterday, and there was one point, I didn't even notice, but there was one point where like the frames dropped significantly. And they're dropping right now, apparently. Why? What is that? What's that about? Well, when I stopped talking, they stopped dropping. Does my PC really hate me that much that it's just like, shut up, bitch, or I'll drop your frames? What the fuck? What happened there? I didn't see a spike in anything. Ugh. And it didn't say there was any issues with the encoder. I think it was an internet problem, maybe. My internet's been really touch and go lately, and that part I'm nervous about, because I can do something about the PC, even if it'll take like a year. Can't really do a whole lot about the internet. We only have one ISP, I believe, in my area. But yeah, we only have one ISP, and like, I'm on a plan right now that is just so good. Like, it's so difficult to want to let go of it. But it's not the most ideal internet plan for streaming, but it's not terrible. I think it's like 60 download, 10 upload, which is not a lot. It's really not a lot. But it gets the job done, and I got it for dirt cheap because it's a plan that I had back when I worked somewhere where I got a really good discount. And there's no way I'll get a discount like that ever again, unless I were to work somewhere, I guess, where they had a discount. Yeah, so if it's an ISP thing, I don't really know what to do about that. I could try restarting my router, but I did that recently. Yeah, maybe I'll make a note to maybe restart my router. Restart. Or modem, whatever. I keep getting the two confused. Anywho, but yeah, I don't see any other issues other than that. So, yeah. So, well, first of all, before I get into it, but what was I gonna say? we have more money in the fundraiser. I received a bit of extra money from the government for being poor, so I put that I put that in there. So I'm really excited that like we're almost at the goal. And I was doing some thinking earlier, but I might I don't know, I might scrape together a bit of extra money just because I was going through what they want to do with Knox, and I was doing a bit more research about his specific issues, not necessarily the asthma, but his anxiety as well as like a few other things. And I think it's worth maybe getting his thyroid checked as well, since they're already going to be doing a blood test. I figured, because a lot of his like he has this thing where like his anxiety will come and go in phases, and like the whole I don't know how to describe it, like his hyperactivity and his like neuroticism and stuff like that tends to come and go in phases, but he also tends to have very polarizing phases when it comes to eating. So like he'll go through a phase where he's eating quite a lot, but then he'll go through a phase where he like barely eats anything at all. And weight wise it works out decently because like he just ends up having a pretty normal weight. He's a little bit on the chunky side. A little bit on the chunky side. But not terribly so. And so I figured like it might just be worth testing, because when it comes to cats, unfortunately they don't always tell you that something's wrong until it's too late. And so blood tests are very important when it comes to catching things before they spiral out of control. I figure if they're gonna be taking his blood anyways, might as well check for that. So I might get back into the like surveys and testing and stuff like that just a little bit, and just save up like a little bit of extra money, just so I can afford that, because I think like if I'm gonna get it tested, this would probably be the best time to do so, if they'll let me. I don't know, they might pull some fuck shit and be like, you have to book another exam and pay another like $150. No, they do that sometimes, and I'm just like, I have to remind them that I am in fact quite poor. And usually when I remind them, and I say remind because I think I really think they do forget, because I often joke with them that like I'm basically their biggest shareholder. I'm basically the one keeping their fucking lights on. And we joke about that a lot, so I think they sometimes forget that I'm actually like super poor. Not like super poor, but like, you know, I don't just have money to like throw around. And so like they'll be like, oh yeah, so during the annual exam, like we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, and I'm like, oh, hang on, is any of this necessary? And they're like, well, no, it's optional. And I'm like, you remember I'm poor as shit, right? And they're like, oh fuck, I forgot. Like I really think they forget, which is it's kind of funny. I don't think they try to like tack on stuff like that maliciously, you know, because they're usually very sweet afterwards, and they'll actually like sit down and be like, okay, like this thing is necessary for this particular reason, and you know, this thing, we recommend it for this particular reason, and they'll actually like spend time with me, and like they're very understanding if I'm like, okay, well, I don't think they actually really need this. Like for example, they usually recommend once per year. It's like a deworming flea treatment, but my cats are strictly indoor, and I don't often bring my shoes inside, so it's not like I'm tracking anything inside. And I don't really go outside much to begin with, so I'm really not concerned unless they're showing symptoms. But that's just an example. But yeah, I'm really happy that you know, we're almost at the 1200. I'll be honest, when I saw that quote, I remember standing in the vet office and it's like the whole world just like fell through the floor, if that makes sense. That probably doesn't make sense, but I don't know. It's like time itself just stopped, and I was like, oh my god, like I don't have that. Like I really don't. And I was like, I can probably save up for it, but holy shit, like gonna take a while. So to those who bought merch and made donations, like thank you so much. Like it really means a lot. My cats are literally my everything. And I really appreciate it. And it does mean that like I won't have to like stop streaming, so I really didn't want to do that. I really do like streaming, and being here with you guys. So yeah, thank you. Turn that down a little bit. Okay. So but yeah, I do want to save up for a new PC after this. So like I said, I'll probably get back into like surveys and tests and stuff, and I think I can still do that alongside streaming. I think where I might struggle is like other things. So like I really do want to get back into music. And there's some updates to my model that I really have been wanting to do. I've been like I'm not looking to completely replace my entire model, but there's a few things I wanted to change about it. And like I really wanted to do that as well. So I'm gonna try and balance everything. I do really want to get back into music. The thing with music is like it's very hard. Like once I really get into making music, it's really hard for me to like think about literally anything else. Like when I'm like making something, not even just music, but like art, anything where I'm making something, very difficult for me to like balance that alongside other things because it's all I can think about when I'm making something. So that's something I'm gonna need to work on over the next little bit, because I think that's something that I want to improve for myself, just as a person, to be able to juggle more things at once, without losing my head. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? I don't know, I don't have too many other things to talk about. Normally like I'll have like a few things prepared. This morning has been weird. This morning kind of threw me off balance. I really like, this is something I'm already working on for myself. I just want to get better at it. But my ability to do things such as like handle like abrupt changes in my routine or my schedule, or just changes in general, because I do really struggle with that, and I try to like not, I guess. I don't know how to put it, but it's something I'm still working on, and I definitely want to continue working on that. So my model's like being super freaky today. I don't know what's up with that, so sorry. But yeah, in terms of this week, there's oh yeah, more World Guesser. I'm so excited for that. I originally had something else planned for Wednesday. I don't know, maybe I'll mention it because like I want to do it eventually. I haven't figured out how. and it might not be something I can do anytime soon. So I don't like to like disappoint people. Something I really want to do, last time I bought some stuff on Shein, I bought this like stupid looking bootleg gaming console. It was like 20 bucks. And I've had it for a while, and I wanted to use it like as a stream segment. But I went to go set it up, and it doesn't hook up to my PC very well. I think I need like some type of like cord or specific type of setup. I'm not really sure. But it's just not something I can do right now. Like I don't have the time, the mental energy, and the money to really figure that out, unfortunately. But I do want to do it eventually, because I think it would be kind of fun to just fuck around with some bootleg gaming console. I'm a really big fan. I mentioned before that I wanted to do some like review style streams or content in general. I really like the idea of like getting really cheap, dinky looking shit. For example, like the gaming console or something like that, like just really stupid shit. And like making a video. But yeah, money. But I that is something I want to do eventually, because I think it's funny. I don't know. I'm very intrigued. I've always been really intrigued by like shitty products. I don't know, like the as seen on TV shit, you know. My grandma used to buy a lot of those, and I remember I would just always love tinkering around with them, and sometimes she would actually get something that was pretty decent. Sometimes she would get something that works, that is decent, but is just like completely batshit. Who the fuck even needs this? Like she has this hot dog toaster where you put raw hot dogs in a bun in a toaster designed for it, and it like makes your hot dog for you. And it's like, this is so cool, but who the fuck even needs this? Why did you buy this? I don't understand. But I think those little gadgets are kind of fun. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? I do want to stream like either more non or just something else today. I don't know, my brain's just really not in the right space right now. Incredibly useful and incredibly useless. That is the yeah, that's the perfect way to put it. It's like, this is so useful for the very specific thing that it was designed for, but no one needs this. Who the fuck even needs this? Air fryer, but only for hot dogs. Yeah. Okay, you guys might judge me for this, but like, when it comes to eating hot dogs, like I'm first of all, I'm picky when it comes to hot dogs anyways. I usually eat chicken dogs just because, like, I don't know, I'm kind of picky when it comes to a lot of meat just because of like stomach problems. But I find like regular pork hot dogs just don't super agree with me. So I eat chicken dogs, and they taste exactly the same. But I almost exclusively eat them boiled. And I know that sounds cursed, but I've never been able to get myself to like barbecued or like in the oven or grill or whatever. It's too greasy for me. I never loved it. Sometimes I'll make it in the microwave, which is not any better, I don't think. I don't know if you guys ever tried this, but Kraft dinner with hot dogs. Oh my god, that is my shit. That was like my childhood comfort food. No judgment. My dad refused to eat any meat other than chicken for the first 30 years of his life. Yeah, I've gotten a lot better now because I've been working really hard on this, but because of my medical issues for the longest time, my body could only handle just chicken or turkey, but it couldn't handle any other type of meats. I would get really sick, and my body just wouldn't. Like I struggle with malabsorption, and there's a lot of foods where my body just struggled to absorb like any of the nutrients from that stuff, from certain stuff, and meat was a really big one. But over the years, I've been like training my body, I guess. I started by like slowly introducing like very small amounts of certain foods, and now I've gotten a little bit better. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I don't know if you heard my stomach growl, but I did not eat breakfast this morning. I'm gonna go do that. Boiled hot dogs. I bet you make ice cubes out of the hot dog water too. I mean, do you not? I thought, am I the only one who puts hot dog water ice cubes in my drinks? I thought we were all doing that. Well, this is awkward. Well, it's like, it's flavored water, you know? Why have bland, plain old regular water when you can have salty water? Yum. Anyways, yeah, I just remembered how absolutely starving I am. I need to go eat something. And I just need to go screw my head back on straight, because I don't know. Like, even before all the tech stuff this morning, I was just like, flavored water, I'm dying. Oh my god, stream elements! Can you not? At least I didn't delete your message though. I tweaked it. I sat down and had a very serious discussion with stream elements yesterday. And I was like, look, you can't be timing people out. you can't be doing that. I'm gonna go, I am gonna fix the caps thing though. Yeah, because it is getting kind of annoying. Oh my god, I need to go eat. Okay, I gotta go, because like, I need to go eat food. And I'm sure you guys don't want to listen to my stomach fucking growling. So, I'll probably be back later. I want to stream more, but maybe not. I don't know. I wouldn't bet on it. But I'll most likely see you guys on Wednesday then. I'm going to go eat my entire fridge. All right. See you guys later.